So dear class 9 students, today I'm giving you one new thing. Let's see. You know what is this? Line. If you draw like this here another line, this is called or intersect. Alright. Now, and this line is called intersector. Alright. Now, suppose this is one line, this is another line. Two lines. Now cut here. Now see, this line intersect this one at this point, intersect this one at this point. When one line intersect more than one line, means two lines, three lines, then this is called transversal. Transversal. Yeah, this is called intersector. Alright, intersector, and this is called transversal because it intersect more than one lines. Sometimes, see, these are not parallel. Sometimes there will be parallel lines. Parallel lines also intersect by one line. In this case, some rules are there in case of parallel lines. Alright, here also this is called transversal. Don't forget. Transversal. Now let us see. This is one. This is one. These are one pair of parallel lines. Another one. When this transversal, when intersect these two lines, then there form some angles. This is one, supposed to be angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, angle 8. There are some relations in these angles, so you must remember all these angles. Now, at first see this angle 3, it is interior, inside this parallel, okay, but opposite of transversal. Opposite means altar side. Similarly 4 and 6, these are called, that is why these are called alternate ulterior angles, and internal ulterior angles are alternate interior. I mistake. Alternate interior angles are always equal. So you can write here, see, angle 3 is equal to 5, angle 4 is equal to 6. So this type of relation is called alternate interior angles. You must remember, shortly used to say ALT INT angles. Okay, another relation, see, again angle 1, angle 5, these are actually what you got in congruence angles, similar, corresponding. These are called corresponding angle. Angle 1, angle 5, similar type. Angle 2, angle 6, similar type. Angle 4, angle 8, similar type. Angle 3, angle 7, similar type. These are called corresponding angles, and corresponding angles are also equal. So you can write here angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to 6, 2 is equal to 6, 4 is equal, 3 equal to 7, angle 3 and angle 7, 4 is equal to 8, angle 4 is equal to angle 8. So this is called corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. CORR, corresponding angles. So then after this, again see, this is interior, this is also interior, this is interior, this is also, and these are consecutive, means continuously. So you can say what, angle 4, but this is not equal. Okay, alternate interior angle, corresponding angles are equal. but this consecutive interior is called angle 4 and angle 5. If you add, you will get 180 degree. Angle 3 and 6 also similarly, angle 3 plus angle 6 also called 180 degree. And this type of angles are called consecutive interior angles, shortly used to write CONINT angles. So these three new relations got. Besides this, what can you write? Angle 1 and 3 equal. This already got. 2 and 4 equal. This already got. These are called vertically opposite angle. Similarly 5, 7 vertical opposite, 6, 8 vertical opposite. These are equal and you got already. So I will not give today. Okay. Then again, angle 1 plus angle 2 linear pair. So 180 degree. Angle 1 plus 4 180 degree linear pair. Angle 2 plus 3 180 degree linear pair. 3 plus 4 180 degree linear pair. Similarly here also see angle 5 plus 6 180 degree because linear pair. 5 plus 8 180 linear pair. 6 plus 7 180 linear pair. 7 plus 8 180 linear pair. And again 5 7 vertical opposite, 6 8 vertical opposite. So these are equal. Vertical opposite angles are equal. Linear pairs is at 180 degree. And besides this, you got alternate interior angles, corresponding angles, consecutive interior angles. This will be very important in coming exercise. So today we will not start exercise. Tomorrow we will start the exercise. Try to remember this one. So all right.